Hi, welcome to an impromptu video about my favorite lip gloss products during this pandemic. A lot of people said they didn't wear a lot of lip products or they weren't focusing on lips, but I was not one of those people. I wore it even under my mask, being at home, like wherever I was, I wore a lip product because I love and I am obsessed with lip gloss. And this obsession started a long time ago, and clearly, from the little that I've shown, it is an obsession that has stayed with me and won't be going anywhere anytime soon, and won't let this pandemic cool it down. All right, let's get into it. All right, so during this pandemic, I have amassed a makeup collection that is something that I've been wanting for a long time. And in this collection that I have been able to accumulate, lip products have been probably number one, have always been there. Anytime that I would go to a Rite Aid or a Duane Reade, CVS, well, Duane Reade is now Walgreens. But anytime I used to go to a pharmacy, I would always go along the makeup aisles, and lips were always just something like, not even thinking about it, I was just gonna go and pick up a product, and that would be most of the time. And I have lately been trying to pull back, rein in, because that's expensive, and I kind of don't think I need that much more. My mom is one of the people that be like, don't you have enough lip glosses? Don't you have enough lipstick? Do you have enough makeup? And I'm like, no, there's no such thing. And she asked me, do you use all of those products? And I'm like, yes. Every single product that I have ever purchased, I use. And if I don't currently have it, know that I've tried to make those products work. Before I get rid of them, I do everything possible to like them, to enjoy them. I'm not incredibly picky when it comes to lip products. I mean, yes, I do look for quality. I don't have a problem when it's extra sticky. It's just a way of life. My hair is always going in my face, and I've just learned to accept it. I like my lips to be incredibly glossy, and that's just what comes with the territory. You know, glossy lips, hair in your lips. It just happens. But I never actually had a problem with it, nor do I have a problem with reapplying, because I think I'm compulsive with it. I do reapply even if I don't need it, but I love feeling product on my lips, so it makes me want to reapply. I'm gonna go through all of the kinds of lip glosses that I've used during this time and that were my favorites. I'm not going to talk about my whole collection. I'm just going to talk about the ones that I used a lot and enjoyed the most during this pandemic. And it would seem like it's a lot. All right, let's talk about gloss. The first category I'm going to talk about are the sheer glosses that I have. There are other sheer glosses that I'm going to talk about, but it's going to be its own separate group, and you'll see why. So this one that I have from Iconic London in Peekaboo, it is a very nice plumping lip gloss. I love the scent. I love minty. I love a good lip plumping gloss that is especially made better by Mint. I love Mint. Oh my gosh. And I love the way that the mint tingles on my lips. I somewhat expect if something smells minty to be plumping, but it's not always the case. But in this case, this smells minty and feels tingly. I love it. And I love the color. And I was introduced to this because of BoxyCharm. See? BoxyCharm? Yes. This is an old favorite that I've had, and this is like my third one. It took me a while to find it because they took out Elf from my Rite Aid. That's so weird. But I finally found it and I love it. It's a plumping gloss. It's not really like makeup plumping, but I love how it feels and I love the color. These colors, by the way, like that I'm gonna be talking about, I like wearing them on their own. Like right now I'm just wearing 2 glosses, and I like wearing them on top of lipstick. I've done that forever, ever since I started wearing lipstick, and I would combine different shades and different glosses together. This is good on its own and good on top of any lipstick. The next one on the list is by Dominique Cosmetics. It's one of the lemonade glosses in Strawberry Lemonade, and this is a sheer color. It smells like cupcakes, and I really enjoy it. I actually got this towards the beginning of the pandemic, also in a BoxyCharm, and I'm really glad that I got to be introduced to it, and it's really nice. I like it standalone, I like it on top of things. Like I said, everything that I use, I just mix and match. I don't really have any particular set of rules, just that they have to look good. The next gloss that I come to enjoy is, it's an oil, but let's face it, it's a gloss. It's like glossy. It's shiny. It's the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in Skinny Dip, and I really like it. It's really thin, it's lightweight, and it feels better than a Vaseline. It's along those lines, and it's really shiny. So it's a fast fave. And the next one I'm going to be talking about is, I feel like it should be in its own category, which would be opaque lip glosses. Even though it says it's a liquid lip color, it's high shine, and they're more shine in Passion. This is a beautiful color. It is opaque. To be sure, I do use a lip liner, but I don't often find myself needing a lip liner, and I love the doe foot on this. It's shaped rather smartly. It goes right along your lip, and you can have precise lines with this. This is a very shiny, opaque gloss because it's a liquid lip. And look at that. I love a great red, a bright, beautiful red. And this is beautiful. It's so juicy. And now these, I got a combination of Kathleen Lights. These are kind of pricey, but because I got them in minis, and I talked about this in my video about like the pandemic finds and the things that I've been using. These are the Pat McGrath Opulist, Mini Opulist Gloss, and I have 3 of them. And these are glossy. These are not ridiculously sticky. These are not goopy. These are beautiful, and they have beautiful sparkle. So now you can't really appreciate the color. This one in particular, this is in Lavendering. These are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Why are they so beautiful? But they weren't expensive. So I got this 3 for $25. And when I saw the price, I knew I had to try them. Yep, that's gonna be on my mouth, my lips. I actually have one of them on. I believe it's this one. Yeah. and that is in Naked Rose. And look at how glossy that is. Oh, I really love it. I don't throw around like loving things. I don't say, oh, I love this, I love that. I love these. All right, let's go on. Category of loves, faves is also one on its own. It's part of the glitter club here. Is from NYX. It's from NYX. It's their Filler Instinct line, and it's their plumping lip polish in Sparkling Please. I love how it feels. I love how it looks. I love the tingly feeling that it gives. It is such a pretty color. The next category, these are the ones that I'm talking about that are sheer, these glosses, but they needed to have been in their own separate section. They're my butter gloss. NYX butter glosses. Cupcake Smell glosses. They're the beautiful looking glosses. They're the love of my collection. I have my favorite Fortune cookie, Popular Creme Brulee, the cute, bright Peaches and Cream, Juicy Cherry Pie, and one of my newer ones that I quite enjoy because it's an odd color is Marshmallow. And it's an interesting name for this color. I don't know why. I like it. I love interesting colors. And now to end with some honorable mentions, because they weren't quite favorites, but I did enjoy them and I did use them, you know, like often enough that they were in my definite likes category. One though that would have been in my loves, except for the applicator, it's the brush, is from ColourPop and their Ultra Glossy Lip in Fantasia. Now, I actually quite enjoy the color. I love the formula. I love how it looks. I remember that I do love the vanilla scent. I really enjoy this color. It's just, and the nice shimmer that it has. It's just, the application is terrible. Why is this? I don't know if it's just mine or if that's how they come, but this brush is stiff. Who wants to put that, who wants to use a scratchy applicator on their lips? I have been using the Fenty Beauty gloss, the Gloss Bomb in Fussy, and I have been enjoying it. It's a lot newer. Like I got it during the pandemic, but I haven't been using it as much as the others, so it's not quite a love, but or a favorite, but it is a definite like. The smell is nice too. I also got this in BoxyCharm, the Alamar Cosmetics gloss in Birthday Suit. This is also a nice one. It's a definite like because I haven't been using it as much. I will definitely continue using it. I actually have it on today with the Pat McGrath lip gloss. It's a combination of both, and I love how they feel. So pretty, so natural, yet kind of shimmery. It's like, I don't know. It's a definite like match for when my lips aren't as pigmented, when it's a little paler. This is like a match for that. The next honorable mention that I have is from the Lip Bar, and it's in the color Control Freak. It's their gloss, and I mentioned this in my pandemic pajama party video, and this is from the brands that I tried during this pandemic. This is an opaque color. I can see it being a favorite, much like these honorable mentions. And the last one has to be an honorable mention because I just got this, but I love it. Actually, I'm wearing 3 glosses. Alamar Cosmetics, the Pat McGrath, and the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in Tropical Shine. And I love the plumping aspect. I love the color. And I love the shine. It's so pretty. And I love the doe foot. It's so big. It like covers a lot of ground quickly. You can't really quite can enjoy the color. It can't appreciate the color, but it's almost true, and it to the color, to the shine, and it's so pretty. It's nice orangey, corally color, peachy color, and it's so juicy feeling and looking. And whilst these glosses aren't incredibly plumping, and I don't need them to be that smoothing because my lips aren't that lined, they do look plumper because of the reflect of the light and because of how it goes on the lip line, and I love it. It is so pretty. These are all so pretty. They're my babies. I have so much more lip products, like a ton of lip products, many more lip glosses. If we're gonna have honorable mentions, I would also say, even though these aren't like with doe foots and liquid, I would say that the lip shines that I've been using are the Sheer Sticks from e.l.f. and the Filler Instinct lip colors from NYX. Those products are so shiny. They feel so good, and they're like a balm, and you could sheer them out and you could have them a little more opaque. They go well under your masks. They're just good. These are so good, guys. These are affordable glosses, most of these, and being that they're my favorites, I would recommend all of these glosses. Must tries. If you are looking for an opaque gloss, the Amore Shine line from Milani, that is beautiful, rich in color. All right, have a great night, and I hope you enjoyed this video.